Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. Overnight on the town wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old. We'll roll the old. We'll roll the old. And we'll all hang on behind.
Thanks, brother.
Do you feel like inflation is artificial?
I mean, the whole monetary system is artificial.
Money's free.
Yeah.
We're not backed. We're
The
not.
Federal Reserve just prints
Our
it out of
money.
thin air.
Our money is not worth anything anymore. It's not backed by gold anymore.
No.
Dude,
It's all like
the thing is,
just believing in it. That's why I think we should bring back the barter system.
dude, I read my boy Blaine sent me this quote the other day. It said, "Hey, if you're worried about the money, don't worry about it. They just print more."
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, money comes and goes.
Clearly, because they sending money all over the world.
It just kind of sucks, though, like being our age at this point
Yeah.
in our lives and getting
Way
fucked from
more
every
was-
direction in terms
Way
of
more than anyone else before.
We printed like 60% of all our money that we have now in the last like year or two.
gas is insane.
40%.
So over 40% of our current money right now
Is
is
new?
what has been printed within the last 2
Hey,
years.
go to
That's insane.
go to Instagram and go to JRE Companion on Instagram, and they pull up like these facts that Trump predicted that all have come true.
Man, I've just been watching these clips of Biden
Dude, just
like misspeaking and
dude,
saying
so
ridiculous
bad,
things.
It's
bro.
embarrassing. All
It was
politics,
bad before.
all politics aside, it's embarrassing.
Goddamn,
It's
look at
bad
Alpha
before.
Savage on there going off. That
That's
boy's
my
on
boy.
fire. He's
Dude, shout out to Alpha
flaming.
Savage, bro. Hey man,
What
I'm
is
glad
it,
he's feeling
Jerry?
better, bro. Golly,
I feel so bad. Companion.
just
I feel so bad. He DM'd me. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna bring you some barbecue," and I was asleep. I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe they shadow
is
banned
it on?
that. They
Is it on? It's probably shadow banned.
They shadow
You
banned
gotta
that
have to type the whole
motherfucker.
thing, huh?
Yep, they did.
Jerry
Here, hold
Companion.
on.
Go through your.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my little bird friend.
Hey, bro, that was awesome.
You found a drowning bird in the pool or what?
Nah, he was just chilling by the pool, and I
That's weird that you
slowly
can't
just
search on
reached
him,
my hand,
so
and he finally jumped on it.
Because you can
And then he
search on
jumped
your
at me.
phone.
What?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Get out of here. Should've brought
It's not
him.
letting me search it.
Yeah,
He
because
couldn't
you can
fly?
do it on the phone, but you can't do it here. It's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. He could.
Search hashtag.
He could
Oh, no.
fly.
Dang,
Yeah.
okay.
He just wanted to chill with
So
you.
like he would chill with me, and I'd like play with him, and then I would like touch him, and then I would try to grab him, and he'd fly away, and then he'd come back.
No way.
dude.
That is insane.
Dude, what did you name him?
His
You
name
have
was
to-
Beans.
Beans? That's hilarious, bro. Who named
It
him?
doesn't matter.
Is he
anymore.
all wet in that picture?
Yeah, dude. I was because I was touching him with my hand, and
Dude, look, he's like free the nip.
it was
Hashtag free the nip.
go to the message. Say, can you send those?
So you can't find it, man. You can't
Yeah,
find it.
to this Instagram.
Damn, so I still didn't do it right?
Look, I'll send you the profile. JRE.
No, the message. Let's go to the questions.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they shadow banned.
Send that too. We'll talk about
They
it
didn't,
later.
didn't pull up.
They shadow banned his ass.
Shadow banned.
That's fucking crazy.
Shadow banned. All right, we sent it to. Dude.
So, Roy, how's the snake pit been going?
It's been going good. We've had I'm excited. Tomorrow we're doing a podcast with a beekeeper.
A beekeeper?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Have you ever done with a beekeeper before?
Uh-uh.
Never?
No, man, my friend actually was the one who introduced me to him. Not
Nice.
really, because he had a big ass swarm take over his yard.
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, shout out to this guy. He came and picked him up. So I was like, I DM'd him, and now he's coming on.
Excellent.
So it's going to be cool. Yeah.
Hopefully he brings you some honey.
I was going to ask him too. I was going to buy some.
Yeah.
It's like $15 a pound. Hopefully he brings me a comb. I want to try honeycomb. Never had that.
Ooh, I heard,
Have you?
Yeah, I heard that's good. No, I never have.
Oh, there it is.
I've had, what is the cereal called? Honeycombs?
Honeycombs. Those used to be good.
Dude,
Had
those
those.
slap, bro.
Look at all these things Trump said that came true.
Donald Trump says crypto is very dangerous. Warns of
That's
explosion
retarded.
like we've
That
never
first one's
seen.
stupid as fuck.
All right, whatever. Let's read the other one.
Trump in 2020. If
Discredits
Biden
everything
becomes
else.
president, you'll pay $7 for a gallon of
I haven't
gas.
paid $7 for a gallon.
They are
of
in
gas.
fucking California.
California, Washington, all the liberal
These are good, dude.
states.
I'm going to get you one, actually. These little mini
You
assets.
should give me one.
If Biden is elected, the stock market will crash.
It's about to.
It does. And then it goes back up and then it crashes again. That's like me saying like eventually saying something's gonna happen
It's
that
just
I know is
Trump
gonna
talking shit.
happen.
Do you think this is all worth
I heard
it,
this
the Russians
crazy-
to destabilize us?
I heard this crazy thing about real estate.
China.
There's a lot of things
Do
that
you think
going
it's
on.
China trying to destabilize?
There's a lot of things going on in this country that are all works of.
Do you think that's why they just announced that they found?
No, actually, I think
aliens?
that Trump is a modern day prophet, and we need to do what he says at all times.
What?
That's pretty good answer.
Make America great again.
This guy tweeted earlier the perfect response. He said, "2022 Republicans are going to take over. Like they're going to win sweep the elections and do nothing. Nothing's going to change. So that's exactly what's going to happen. DeSantis is going to become president, and he's not going to do shit. And then another idiot like Biden will get elected on the Democratic side. It's a
It
cycle of
swings
bullshit.
back and forth,
It's a
and
dumb.
it's just going down.
Yeah,
It's all just a bunch of bullshit.
I think a
in
lot
that
of,
tailspin.
but not to get into it, but a lot of this bullshit that's like communist, agenda, if you will, that is going on in this country. It's a lot, probably because of China and Russia.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot
Because
of
you
it
can't
is.
take us on one-on-one in a war. How else are you going to defeat us? The way they're doing it now.
Yes, bro. It's a different warfare.
Well, what
Cyber
I've
warfare.
always like real quick, what scares me is that when it comes to real estate, it just seems like all these billionaires buy up all this land and they rent out these houses. So there's going to
Yeah.
come to a point
They
where
don't want anybody
a
to own
majority of
anything.
Americans aren't going to own
Here's a
their
new
property.
spooky thing that I've heard that Xi Jinping over there is telling all his billionaires to liquidate their assets in America because he's probably about to invade Taiwan, and then the world will put sanctions on China. So in order to ease those sanctions, they're getting rid of all their real estate in America.
Interesting.
It's gonna get weird, man. It's about to get really weird when he invades Taiwan.
Damn,
You think that's
so
going to
wild.
happen for sure?
No, he's already implementing the steps to do it. So World War III pretty much is about to happen once he does it. So
Dude, what
better-
if we get drafted?
We're too old.
It won't
yeah,
happen
you guys, I might. You guys are too old.
because the
too old.
limit's 27.
Damn.
We can
And
sign
I'm
up.
27.
I'll sign up.
What if they do like in the Tomorrow War, where they're like, "No, we drafted you because you're gonna die, and when you die, it's not gonna affect anyone." So,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
There you
Remember
go.
when we had like shit with Iran,
Mhm.
and everybody was World War III?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'll fight. Fuck it. What I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing.
It'd be
it's an
fun.
American right there, y'all.
There you go. Exactly.
But I
love
also-
I'll
Tomorrow
defend
War.
this way of life.
Hey, but I also have a college
movie
degree,
right
so
here.
I could probably be an officer. And
That is
You know?
a pretty
Yeah.
badass thing though.
It's a dope movie.
motherfucker,
Kind of what you're alluding to, Chris, is this is a way of life worth fighting for.
that's what one of those UFC fighters. He was like,
Yeah, man.
"Fuck y'all, I'll stay here in Arkansas and buckle down and fight here if they want to come here."
Bryce Mitchell, yeah, he's
that
a
guy.
bad
Yeah, you remember
motherfucker.
that?
That's
I
what's up.
tripped out when I saw this movie because I watched it one night,
Uh-huh.
and then the very next day, that's when Russia invaded Ukraine. So
Wasn't
my
Theo Von
mind
in
was
this?
all over.
What's up?
Wasn't like Chris D'Elia or Theo Von in this?
No, I don't think so.
The Tomorrow War, is it pretty good?
I think
It's
Chris
it's a
D'Elia
good
was in
action
it for a
movie.
second.
I liked it,
I could be wrong, but
this film's what makes this crazy is that I think it's set in 2023 actually, and so it's a year later and it's Christmas time, and the whole world's watching this soccer game, and like this big globe like appears and these people walk out. And it's us from the future, and we come to warn them that there's been an invasion, and we need y'all's help.
Like an alien invasion?
And that's what that's what they're telling us.
because the aliens killed off all the population.
Yeah, so they need.
They're down to
So
their
they
last
travel back
bits.
in time
So
to
some,
present
like,
time.
Terminator shit.
Yeah, and they
Like
draft
reverse
all these
Terminator.
people, like just anyone. Like like that doesn't even matter. They're bringing people in to fight, but they don't know what they're going up against, and they're not showing them the threat because if they see the threat, like a majority of the people will quit. So it's like a big
Like,
like
kill themselves
psychological.
with hits or
Hey, y'all should go listen to that.
That's gonna happen
It's a
for
badass
real.
Y'all should go listen to that Rogan he did with that other guy yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He went to Russia literally like a week before they invaded.
Oh yeah.
And he was like in the Siberian
Uh-huh.
Peninsula, like searching for these people. Well, he met them and like literally, he was like he got thrown in jail because apparently in that area they were putting missiles in that area, and so the
He's a
Russians were like, "What
journalist.
the fuck are you doing here?"
Right.
He was in prison, dude. It's crazy.
Louis C.K. was in Ukraine when all that shit was going on.
Was he really doing
Yeah.
the comedy over there?
No, he was going to, but they got canceled because of course, all that happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let's do some questions.
Yeah.
Do some
enough-
questions.
that's enough.
That was a wild rabbit hole, y'all. God dang.
No, that's a good one.
Hey, boys, I liked it. We're-
All right.
Flips.
Roy, where are you considered a regular at?
Flips.
Uh-huh.
To be like, when I think of this, I think of like the bar. Now at Gino's on Wednesdays because I like going to kickboxing. And these two don't like to do it, so it's just like me, Jen, and another person literally have been the only ones.
Dude, I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah,
but
that's how-
I
that's
have an
what-
issue.
That's how it happens whenever you're involved with something that involves discipline and exercise.
But it's actually nice when it's us three because he really
Fade
can.
out.
He kind of can break down a little bit more of like
What's going on?
technique.
Yeah,
You
I
get
threw
instead of just a
you
workout.
get more time.
I went to work out with them. That was the first time I've ever thrown a kick. I've never thrown
It's
a
a
kick
lot
like
of
that.
hip work, and were your hips sore?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like your
yeah.
hips.
Because I've always done regular boxing.
Yeah.
So I've been the bob and weave stuff.
Right. Just
Like it's weird for me to get in a stance.
It's
and
different
throw
throwing
a kick.
kicks.
I like it.
It uses a lot of energy too. It can get you tired really
Mm-hmm.
fast. That's why it's good for cardio.
Yeah, dude, I was dead yesterday.
I'm gonna give y'all one little pointer right here if y'all can remember it.
Okay.
When you go to throw your kick, the foot that's on the ground that you're kicking with, push off the ground when you kick.
So it gives you, yeah, I see that.
Where are you considered a regular?
I'm probably considered
The
a
range?
regular at the range. Definitely the range. Beer house. Probably Miguel's.
Do they know you? When I see hear this, I think like they know you by name.
Walk-ons. No, they don't know me by name. I'm low key. Keep it mysterious. Walk-ons. I mean, the way I take this question is where do I frequent? So when I go out, where am I going? If I go out to eat, it's like Texas Roadhouse, Hayashi. Probably a regular at Hayashi.
Ooh, yeah.
Bro, how much are you spending like on food as a
Too
family?
much.
As a
That's his
family?
vice, bro. I feel like dang, this
Too
man, he
much.
loves going out, boy.
Me and Jen went to
It's just
Chipotle yesterday,
convenient.
and this doesn't sound like a lot, but it was like $30. I was like, I can imagine a family of like
Bro,
fucking four
It's
or five.
at least $100 plus the tip.
Yeah, bro.
Before I came here, I had Chipotle and I just had a chicken bowl and it was $10.98 or something like
yeah,
that.
well, we got like
It's like $12
chips
if
and
you do
guac
that.
and drink,
That shit adds
Yeah.
up.
Dude, it'll
It
add
adds
up
up.
quick.
and that's like cheap.
Bro,
That's
I'm
like the
water
cheapest you'll get.
everywhere.
You know, I
I'm water
love
everywhere.
going to
Nice.
Alamo Draft House, but it's hard to fight that urge of not getting either a drink or food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can have one. I don't mean any. God damn it! I'm just gonna say it anyways. Yeah, my mom actually took us to the movies Sunday, and it was
Thank you, sir.
yeah. You can have one.
You're gonna have to throw it.
That's the only place I would say that I may be
Ready?
known at.
Where are you a regular at, Chris?
Oh, go ahead.
Probably like the movies.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But the thing about the movies is every time you go, there's new people working there.
Yeah.
Like it's never the same people.
Yeah.
You can't get to know them.
That's the only place you're a regular, the movies?
Are you gonna go with this?
Oh,
on
you
Tuesday?
mean
Alamo
when people
Draft
know
House,
me?
yeah.
Oh, where are you a regular at?
Well, I
Another
go to the
question?
movies a lot, but
Like when you go out, where do you go?
dude,
movies?
do I go out?
No, so you're just a regular at the movies because you don't really like to.
I don't
do
really
much.
go out like to eat or anything
Catch your
like
light
that.
again.
I don't mind going out to eat, but most of the time, like honestly, like I try to pick it up just so I could keep working on other stuff. I know that sounds crazy, but like I do it. I'm just like I'm in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it right. I'll pick it up from like a dope restaurant or whatever, but like I'm in and out. You know what I mean? Like I don't like to linger.
God, that's
only
right.
because I love working. I do love working, and I, you know, if I can take advantage of the time, I'll do it. You know, but every once in a while, you know, I'll be like, "Yo, Swag, you want to get some lunch?" And that'll happen.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen all the time. That's like once in a blue moon.
Were you a regular?
Yeah, it's been good. We had some fun times.
We were saying Alamo Draft House, but every time you go, there's new people working there. There's never the same people.
Fiddle. Do you know who Fiddle is?
No.
Yeah, I saw him on Sunday. We spent they counted my ticket on my parents. I saw the fucking bill. It was $100.
Dude.
That's not including the price of the tickets. That was probably another $50.
Yeah.
That's $150 fucking just to go to the movies, and 'cause I ordered a pizza and
No, this guy.
Melt mozzarella sticks and beer.
It was all him.
Right?
Most of it was him.
Stop going to the movies, Roy.
I had to. Obviously, I was like, I'll pay you back, but I was like, fuck.
Yeah, if you want to feel buzz by the time the movie starts, have 2 beers at home before you go to the movies.
Yeah. Where are you a regular at, Bradley?
I love being buzzed at the movies.
I'm trying to think. It used to be Crickets was one back in the day.
Crickets.
Where
I haven't been
else?
there in a while.
I'm trying to think where else I've been.
Yeah, beyond my barber. I think that's
Yeah.
about it. Like,
Who's your barber, Christian or
Brandon. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think where. Really, pretty much Crickets, and then we would always go to Chimmy's, of course.
Yeah.
But I try to stay away from Chimmy's.
Every now and then I get the
I
Broadway
hate
flu.
Chimmy's.
It used to
I
be
want to be
fuzzy.
a Broadway bandit every now and then.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
a Broadway
Well, only
bandit. I
for
can't
the
deny it.
breakfast burrito
Every now and then I want to.
Sanders World.
I take that back. Torchy's Tacos.
Oh, yeah. Torchies.
When I was living
I went
next
there last
door,
week.
I go there a lot.
I went there last week before Pirate.
Ooh.
I forgot about that.
Have y'all been to Velvet Taco?
It's all right.
I've been to the one in Dallas. That's pretty
I've
good.
been to the one in Dallas, too. It was
Yeah.
really good.
Have you been to the one here?
I've been to
I haven't been to the one here.
It's all right. I didn't.
Dude, when it
I
came
thought you were
over
a street
here,
taco.
it kind of like devalued it for me.
We need a Dave's hot chicken. That's what we need.
Dave's hot
You ever
chicken?
have hot chicken? I
No.
fucking love that shit. It's good.
Dave's Hot Chicken,
Hot
like from
chicken.
KFC.
No, it's like, bitch.
I'm just fucking- His name's not Dave.
Don't fuck with me when it comes to food. All right.
Dude, you do. Okay, so where's your favorite food restaurant to eat at? Like not a bar, but like an actual restaurant because of the fact that you cook and do all that other stuff.
Honestly, it's Torchies. I like going to
Really?
Torchies. I fuck
Wow.
with
Their
Torchies.
tacos are good.
I don't really
Let's go
like,
right now.
I don't
Shit.
really like. I don't really deal like. I don't really like sitting down at a restaurant.
Mm.
You know, I don't. That doesn't really.
What do you get when you go to Torchies?
I get a.
And who the fuck took it down all your snake pit stickers?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. There's somebody out there doing this. I swear to God.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Everywhere.
Are there other company stickers there?
Yes, all on the wall.
But
We have to go there after this just to get some tacos and put some more stickers up.
all right, I'm with you.
There's a few spots where my stickers were, and they're not there anymore.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time in Dallas. But it's because where I'm putting them, they're not allowed at all.
No,
What is the-
mine is where everybody else is putting their fucking stickers.
That's ridiculous. So there's a hater out
You
there
bitch.
who's hating on
Hey,
Rattlesnake
let's
Roy.
put on the gloves, motherfucker. Let's
Ooh,
Call him out.
do it.
Call him out, dog.
Hey, that's how we do
let's
the
go
old
a few
school way.
rounds, motherfucker.
Roy, have you gone
Come
to
out to the
see
front yard and
your
throw them
sticker at
bags.
Rouse
Do it for the
Records?
Patreon.
Nah, you always show me that.
Yeah.
Listen to this, the one at Ralph's.
Yeah.
He said he's getting peeled off.
The last time I went to Rouse, I went to go look at it, and you could tell like in the corner, like someone was kind of picking at it.
So if you guys catch him, let me know who it is,
Bitch.
or record it, and we're gonna put it on this podcast.
Sorry, that one had to be said, bro.
So
No, they are
where-
bitch.
So
That one had to
if
be
y'all
sad.
ever go to Rouse Records, as soon as you walk in on the left side, it's the stack to your
Did you
left.
put it on there?
I didn't put it on.
See, that's
there.
what's cool is I don't even know who put it on there.
Can I ask you this? Would it be weird if you asked the guy that owns Route if you put the sticker up?
If I could,
Yeah. Say, hey, do you mind?
I don't
if
know,
put
but
the
look
sticker
for
in?
these
out of courtesy.
new badass.
I've been putting.
yeah, there it is.
See, here's the
That's
cool
a slap
thing.
right there, boy.
Here's the cool thing, because I don't think many people know that is what
That is
under
so
Snake Pit. So I have been putting those in a lot of places.
Have you really?
Yeah. So if those start disappearing, then I'm gonna really be pissed. Because
Dude, those are
QR
so
code
That would have been cool if we could put the QR code in his tooth.
somewhere.
hey, y'all be on the lookout for season 3 Snake Pit collab because we're gonna make these into shirts
There's actually
I rock that shit.
a season 3 logo on the gold tooth.
on the tooth too.
Yeah.
You should get season 3 tattooed on you.
I want to.
I
just
will.
Can't decide which one.
I'll get that. Just the
box order?
not even just the
You
S
should
and
get
the
it right
one.
here on your face. It'll look dope.
You
Dude,
fuckers in this
it's too
fucking
much.
face tattoo bullshit.
You gotta commit, bro. Everybody's doing it.
This is
Just
gonna
like all
sound-
these little rappers
I'm about-
copy each other.
I'm about to
Fuck them.
reveal my age right now, but I literally just watched like what happened to Lil Xan.
Mhm.
I don't even know if that's his name, but he had that little like drip out of his.
How they all do.
Eye?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It looked kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie, it looked dope, but for a moment,
Can
I
you
wouldn't
pull
wanna
that
look
up, Bradley?
like that all the time.
I wasn't really a
What are you
big.
talking about?
I was not a big fan of Lil Xan.
Pull up. Can you pull up
Who
Lil
is
Xan's
it?
face?
Lil Xan?
Yeah,
He
he
finessed.
died, right? Or no,
No.
he's alive. He's alive, but
He-
he's like real bad.
Is
at
it
drugs.
XAN?
He fucking finessed Tim Dillon. That's a funny story.
Yeah, this looking cat. He looks like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, he does.
See, that's the season 3 right there.
No.
The ZZZ.
Go ahead,
Just
you
get
throw
the
that right in the trash. I will not allow you.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
Right there. You see it with the black beanie? Like this.
You remember when I was scared to say face tats are ugly? Well, no, I'm just gonna say it. I think
Look,
they're
do you see
fucking
it?
ugly.
It's like a little crazy looking teardrop thing.
Damn.
Oh, I saw it.
It's not there.
No,
Right there, he's straight up Billie Eilish. Right on that bottom one right there. Go down.
That looks like some little Joker type shit.
That's pretty cool.
He's trying to be baby Joker.
You can't tell me like you, no matter who
It'd be
you
cool
are.
for a day.
Pull
Yo,
up Lil Wayne.
that's what I'm
Pull up
Yo,
Lil Wayne's test.
You can't
face
tell
test.
me you no matter who you
Forget
that's a
getting
real
that-
drug addict right there.
What are you saying?
Forget getting that tattoo right here.
He got the
though.
eyelids.
Yeah, forget that.
Who did that?
That
He's got
Lil
that one
Xan when he had
pulling
that
down
teardrop.
from his forehead like Frankenstein.
I remember watching the documentary when he got that. That was cool.
Mhm.
I used to love Lil Wayne. He's
Yeah.
crazy now. He sucks kind of now.
Dude, Brandon
I mean-
has some crazy ass tattoos.
Yeah, bro.
He
Brandon,
has-
my barber. He has the sideburn tats.
But have you
He
seen the
blacked all his shit out, didn't he?
Because they don't match, but they work.
Have you seen the Stormtrooper and Kylo Ren?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
He's
So
he's
sick.
like blacking his shit out, isn't he?
Some of it he
Yeah.
did, but because I talked to my mom about this too, because she's not a fan of the tats. She was like, "Would you ever want to laser them off?" I was like, "Hell no," because like you're burning off your skin. I might as well just black my arm.
They
out.
say it's
And she was
worse.
like
The pain is worse.
for blacking your arm out.
No, for
Or
laser.
lasering? Oh yeah, lasering.
They don't
for
even
sure.
work that well.
Yeah, no, it's still you can still see it, and it looks unless you're paying like Pharrell. Pharrell used to have his whole body tatted up, bro, and he lasered it all off. But you would never know.
Is that because he has darker skin though? So it doesn't
Pull up
really,
Pharrell tattoos.
so it doesn't
no
really
tattoos.
so it really doesn't hold.
Please, sir. No. It holds.
I don't
Like,
know. That's an ignorant statement because I don't know.
Who?
Williams, right there. You got it.
Pharrell who?
Tats.
Y'all get on it for that one.
What's
He
that?
said Pharrell who?
No, I figured that's what you're talking about, but I didn't know if you're talking about someone else.
You just earned yourself a clip, Brad.
Pharrell, man.
I know who Pharrell is.
Like for real?
Yeah.
Pharrell. Pull up. Okay, tattoos, lasered off.
NERD?
That's it right there. You got it. Tattoos lasered off.
Oh.
I like the one behind that one right there. I like that one.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Swag. I'd get something like on the neck,
Yeah.
never the face.
Dude.
It's gonna be covered by your hair, bro.
Not when he's braided.
Dang. Go
He's like-
tattoos removed.
He's like a fucking vampire too. He's like 50 years old.
It's funny how we
You
just
see his
fucking went
arms?
on that
Look how his
tangent.
arms is. That's them bandage
Bro,
you
you
up.
know,
We went on this
Forehead.
tangent because Roy asked Roy said you should get season 3 tatted on you, and I told Roy he should get it on his face, and now here we
Yeah.
are.
bro.
Yeah.
That was they like removed his skin.
Dude, look at his arm, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
they probably like removed a whole layer.
Yeah, bro.
I wonder if Nick Cannon got. Oh, yeah, he covered it.
Oh shit!
He covered it with a picture.
Yeah,
of
I
Jesus
can't be
Christ.
mad at that.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I can't be mad at the first one.
Oh yeah. I
He
mean,
got-
he'd love. I
If
mean,
there-
you do
I mean, it's
crazy
Mariah
things.
Carey, bro.
Yeah,
Would you ever get someone's name tatted on you?
I'll give my
Thought
wife
about getting
name.
hella soft tattooed on me
Yeah.
somewhere.
I have.
But she has to get my name tattooed on her
That's
too.
funny.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Hold
write
on,
that
are
one.
you saying you'll get hella soft or you'll get gin?
No, I think
Ooh.
hella soft would be pretty cool.
Yeah, hella soft is nice. Dude, his
I think first and last name if it's true love.
dang, that's a lot.
I'm just fucking
God
with
damn.
you.
I mean, the thing is, you could cover up just like old boy Nick Cannon. I mean, what the hell? Because that Mariah tattoo looked like trash.
Dog, it
They
did look
did.
bad.
And I
It
don't
was
even-
terrible. Pull it back up.
I don't
It
mean,
looked like a bad.
I don't care how much in love you are,
Somebody-
man. That's like wow, that's a lot of real estate on your body.
And I'm
Mariah
sure-
though.
Like
I bet
it
she
looks
paid
like
for
he
it.
downloaded the
Unless it's
fonts
Rihanna
and just
or
typed in
Beyonce.
Mariah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Rihanna or
That's what we got.
Beyonce.
That's it.
Black girls only.
Well, those are the
You can only
sexy.
get-
I think those are the two sexiest women alive.
Who?
Rihanna or Beyonce. They like set the beauty standards. If you ask
Rihanna and
me.
Mariah Carey?
No, Rihanna and Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
That Mariah tattoo looked like he got that from Odessa or something.
It
That's
looks
a
like
nice way of saying Odessa
What's
sucks.
that? What's
Looks
that
like a
tattoo?
jail-
Fucking Ed Hardy or what? Tom Hardy. My bad. Tom Hardy.
I didn't know he
They
was a
always
real life
fucking-
tattoo artist.
They have to digitally remove his tats, bro, all the time.
So do y'all know who or AJ McCarron is? He was the Alabama quarterback.
Yeah.
He has This guy has one of the ugliest tattoos I have ever seen. Be ready. Just right there.
Chest piece.
Yeah, just right there, all on his chest.
Bro, that does not match. That doesn't match him. It doesn't match him at all.
Because when he was at Alabama,
He won a a national championship, didn't he?
because when he
Hey, look at Jesus.
If you're gonna like,
Shit, I ain't mad. I'm not mad at
if
that.
you're gonna do that, you might as well keep going.
Dog,
Why would you stop?
I'm not mad. That's some dirty white boy shit. I'm not mad.
That's some dirty white boy.
That is some Alabama shit right there. That's what that is.
because when he was going to Alabama, he just had just that right there.
That is a dirty white boy right
He
there.
won a national title with him, didn't he?
Yeah, and on the top, does this say Bama boy?
He's definitely drinking some bathwater.
Does this say Bama boy on the
I think
top?
so.
He is a Bama boy. Look at that fucking shit.
That's Bama for real.
We should go to
I
Alabama.
bet he loves Yellow
Hey,
Wolf.
if you have a national championship as a quarterback, you could have whatever chest piece you want.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Especially the Jesus piece, dog.
Dude, that's a lot of respect.
What'd you
bro.
say?
Nah,
That's a lot of
You
respect.
need the lighter? Oh, you got it.
You're
I know we're
right.
giving him hell, but
You're
it
right.
is
If you're,
actually cool.
it's like if you're like if
Somebody made a shirt. You can buy that.
being in Alabama at that time, anyways. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yo, imagine wearing this shirt and that helmet that we were talking about.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, they make little fanny packs
Dude,
with
I want
bellies too.
that fucking
Have you seen
shirt.
those?
Yeah,
That is clean.
that's.
I guess if you're like the Alabama quarterback winning national titles, you can do whatever you want. You're
His
right.
chest piece is wild, bro.
shit! And he's
I've
playing
seen
for
some-
the Bengals now.
Shit chest pieces.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
Bro, I'm not gonna say who, but I know somebody distant to me who's got a fucking ugly ass lion tattoo. It's ugly. Like
Dude, a lot of tattoos are ugly. A lot of my tattoos are ugly.
That's
not like just like badly done. Not even like
Michael Jackson. God damn.
Man, they did Obama wrong
I
in
say
that
a
last
lot,
one.
but really it's two.
Oh
Two.
man,
bro, if I got a
good.
if I had a shitty I don't know how I would react
Touch
to
so
a
many.
tattoo like that. This is why I spend money and make sure I get good quality tattoos.
Bro, have you got a tattoo
Somebody got
that
a
you
Borat
regretted
tag.
getting?
No, the placement, not
The placement. Okay.
not the
I got
actual
you.
tattoo,
Yeah.
the placement.
No, I'm both. I have
Golly, that's-
tattoos that
And I have a shovel tattoo.
I have one that my friend who gives me all my tattoos refuses to cover for me.
Is that
because
Liam? Is that
he
dude
told
from-
me not to do it,
Birdman.
and I did it. Birdman looks like a Dragon Ball Z Dragon Ball dog. Pull him back up.
The barbed wire is pretty cool.
Pamela's barbed wire.
You should
Look,
do that
pull
for,
up a
what's his
Dragon
name?
Ball.
It goes with
So they
their
can get the
eyebrows.
reference.
Dragon Ball? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
just the Dragon Ball.
Oh, the ball with the stars or whatever. it's
Yeah,
called.
Dragon Ball and then Type Ball. It's fine. These are images.
What is this?
You see that orange ball right there?
So what's the whole point of the balls? Like if you collect them all, you can.
You
kill
get to
the
make a
people?
wish.
Oh, you're saying that's what
Yeah.
Birdman looks like?
Yeah,
What? So does anybody collect them in the series?
yeah, but they do it all the time.
And what's their wishes? Like
Dang.
Some people wish
Super
to get
Saiyan?
super rich. Some people wish for power. Some people
Camel
wish
is
for people
bad.
to come back from the dead.
isn't there like an old pervert in that?
Yeah, he wants. Bitch.
Mike shouldn't be on that list. That goes really good.
Yeah, what are you gonna tell him though?
Right.
No, I'm saying that looks good.
time, the thing is, he's way ahead of his time if you think about it. Because how many people got face tattoos now?
Yes, sure.
It was a weird thing at first, but it's actually really dope.
Have you seen The Hangover
Yes.
number 2?
Antonia? No, maybe I seen
He
it,
gets
but I
the
don't
same
remember.
thing on his fucking.
Oh,
Who's?
yes.
Wait. It was somebody that she.
Bro, that's
wow.
how the person I know lion looks.
Maybe it's on purpose, then, Roy. Maybe it's on purpose.
No.
Word, sound, power. What the hell?
Sophia Bush, that's a.
Is that George Bush's?
Yeah. That's some
That looks like
Illuminati
an
shit.
Adidas tattoo.
Some Illuminati shit right there.
Scarlett
It's the
Johansson can
Wi-Fi.
have whatever tattoo she wants.
Let's see
It's
what
the
tattoo
Wi-Fi
she
I don't
signal.
even care what it
It's
is.
the Wi-Fi signal. Oh wow, gay. Cut that out. God damn.
Hey, look at that. That's a beautiful sunset. Or is it a sunrise?
Man, it looks
Well, that's
like
a-
crayon.
That's bootleg.
Was this before?
I don't even
I love
care.
Steve-O's tattoos.
His butt crack.
That's funny, bro. Joking.
Hey man, going commando is pretty
Nobody
nice.
knows who
I'm not
that
gonna
is.
say that. I'm gonna say that right now. Not wearing underwear is nice.
What?
You're not wearing any
I just heard
chonies?
what you said.
Well, I am now because when I'm wearing jeans, I don't like wearing underwear.
Dude, that's too much, bro. You get hot. I need some waking power.
Sometimes I just run out of clean underwear. I just
Yeah, that
gotta go
one's pretty
commando.
It's nice, isn't it?
I like that cheetah. That looks cool.
Yeah, that's a certain style of art, I guess.
but not right there.
I ain't
I
mad.
bet
Yeah,
that shit
right
hurt.
there.
Does that shit
Trying to
hurt?
catch that thing.
Yo, have y'all seen Shia LaBeouf shit?
He looks so
He got
cool. I
that real
love him.
cholo tattoo,
Yeah.
dude.
I think he's the coolest motherfucker ever, man. He looks cool.
He's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of his most recent allegations, but I also
What do you do?
don't believe them to be true. Look at that one right there.
His girlfriend or his baby mama is that bitch from X.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
This fool is jacked, bro.
Creeper.
Yeah, bro.
What are the allegations?
Yeah, what are
Dude,
they?
that is like one of the sickest.
Hey, if any like studio wants to pay
Yeah,
for
you
me,
got it right there,
if there's
bro.
a studio that wants to pay for me to get a big tattoo like that, I'll do it.
There's that one where he's sitting down. That one where he's sitting down is legit, bro. You need a shot like that. Oh, go down.
You talking about this one?
Yeah, they had it down there.
Come on, young Jamie.
Can't look at everything.
Up, up,
Go up,
up.
right above that mullet. Yeah, that's a shot right there, bro. That's pretty clean.
I'm gonna have to give me some thigh
He's wearing like
tattoos.
is he wearing
What are the
combat boots or?
allegations though? Because if you have Creeper tattooed across your belly,
Did he R somebody?
No. That's the name of the character that
Yeah.
he played in the movie.
oh, okay.
He got the tattoo for the movie, but he really fell in love with the character and his beliefs.
He made all these pussies like Patagonia.
What's the movie?
What is the name of that movie? The movie's not that great, unfortunately. He's great in it.
Have
but
you
he's
is
like
Mexican
that
movie?
right there. That's very racist to type.
Mia Goth is his baby mama.
She's sexy too.
She in her own little way,
In her own little way, I agree.
sort of like Winona Ryder.
She has her moments. She has her looks for sure. But I think we all do.
Man, we're all way off in left field though.
Dude,
Looking
yeah,
at
let's get
dude's
back to the
tats.
questions. Back to the question.
He didn't before we finish this.
What?
I got
You
a
a
question.
regular.
I got a question for Roy.
What?
How many nuts do you have to bust per week in order to feel like a normal human being?
In terms of like sex,
Anything, just
anything.
busting nuts.
at least 3.
At least 3 a week.
At least
I like that answer.
every other day.
Those are rookie
I can skip. I can skip a day,
There you
but
go.
after that, it's like, all right, I gotta get back on the wagon.
Back on the wagon. 3 a week. I
At
can go
least.
3 a week.
on the wagon.
I can subscribe 3 a week. All right, that was all.
All right.
Hilarious. Next question.
Chris. No. Okay, yeah, go to the next one.
Next question.
Next one.
You don't want answers?
I just said those are rookie numbers. What's your lucky number? I'll answer
No, the
this
most interesting person you ever met.
one. Okay, the most interesting person I've ever met.
No, let's do this one now.
Okay, what's my lucky number? 13. I love it because some people don't love it. And I like what I believe that it stands for with the Pirates. That when they would get the number 13 tatted on them, that there would be no evil that would befall them on the seas.
Really?
For real?
13, yeah.
We should all get 13 tattooed on us.
I'm with
Fuck that, bruh. Have you never heard of what's that gang called? MS-13?
Oh yeah, you don't fuck with that shit.
it. Bro,
That's
nobody thinks I'm Mexican anyway.
one of my
They're not
We'll just-
Mexican. They're like Honduran.
Hey, we'll secretly get it somewhere where you can't see it.
yeah, one of my uncles, he lived in Oceanside, California for a moment. He was in the military, and this he loved the number 13, so he got a little sticker and put it in the back of the Suburban. Went out one night and came back, and his back windows were shattered.
Well, that's not fair because there's 13 for like half a marathon.
Bro, do y'all not watch Gangland?
Bro, we get it.
fuck?
The thing is, I love it because some people don't love it for that reason, but also because of the pirate reason. Like, I really do love the number 13. Like when I go to Walmart, there's self checkout. It's number 13. I always go to.
Nice.
It's just my favorite thing.
Too bad there's no 13th floors.
Hey, what size are those shoes you got on?
Size 13.
What the fuck?
Dang, bro, that's the universe right there.
What?
Talking to me.
Bradley, what's your lucky number?
To be honest, I've always dug.
Don't say 69, dude.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there.
123.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, it's 123. But,
I like it.
But double digit numbers, I would say 12.
Why do you like 12?
You bitch.
Tom Brady.
The Colt McCoy.
Oh, Colt McCoy.
shout out to
Are you
Colt
serious?
Can't be
Yeah.
mad. He went to Jim Ned. It's a good old Texas boys school.
Oh, you're ugly, Bradley.
Can you?
That's the
Colt
worst thing
McCoy.
you've ever said on this.
Dude, that's hilarious.
We're gonna have to make a beer run.
Why do you love
I already
UT?
tried, dude, twice.
Chris, go make a beer run, dude.
Okay. I don't have any money for beer right now because all my money's tied up in this AC that I have to buy.
I cash app you.
Yeah, he was my favorite player back in the day.
Bro, I really
Colt
hope you get back
McCoy.
to me tomorrow, guys.
This
Hey,
fool was born
he was
in
a beast.
Hobbs, believe it or not.
Too hot.
I
He was a
how-
beast.
What was his brother's name? Casey?
Case McCoy.
He played two-way football.
Yeah,
Did he
and
really?
made it to the national championship. Didn't win
wow.
it.
And he made it
Didn't
to
win
the
it.
pros, bro.
And he got beat by Graham Harrell.
He's like the best
That's true,
backup.
that's true.
He's like the best backup quarterback that
He's still in there,
in the
right?
NFL?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
yeah.
Was he the Cowboys at one point?
No, he's never
No?
been with the Cowboys. He was with
the
Redskins.
the Browns first.
Yes.
Then he went to the 49ers and was Kaepernick's backup.
And he beat us.
And then he went to Washington. And I can't remember where he's at now.
Shit.
Because it doesn't matter.
That's got to be a cake
honestly.
job being a backup quarterback and getting paid.
Damn, where is he?
You
That's
get
going to
paid-
bother
you
me. I
get
know where he
paid
is.
to work
Hundreds
out.
of thousands of dollars, if not millions.
Yeah, that's a sweet
career.
gig. That's a sweet gig. Roy, what's your lucky number?
I don't really believe in lucky numbers, but I think one of my
These are the
favorite
Cardinals.
numbers is 3. I like the number
Did
3.
he get a championship ring?
No.
This
He
was
made
before
it to the national championship.
And I'm a big fan of 23 too. But I like 3.
Not because of Jordan, right?
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dude,
but,
he's getting paid $3 million to work out
and just be
and be ready.
learning. He'll probably be
ready.
he'll probably be a coach.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, he's been in the league since 09
Oh, he is from Hobbs.
or 2011.
And he's young.
That's interesting.
Bitch, fuck him.
6'1".
Dude, look at his quarterback rating.
He's a Virgo too.
Oh,
3
God. Get the hell out of here.
Dude, that's so crazy. All right, so what's up? What's
Oh,
the
he's
next
on the
question?
Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
What is something you're afraid to try? Roy.
In terms of what?
Anything, bro.
Anything.
Butt sex.
I'm not afraid of that.
Which end?
I'm not afraid of either.
Oh,
Wait, no, wait.
My boy
Got him, coach.
But
We got him.
on her.
He's fearless, dog.
I'm not afraid of.
Let me
but-
find out Roy's getting pegged by Jen.
Oh yeah. I'm not afraid of that. Not with dudes. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it with
My
dudes.
boy's a freak,
Hey,
y'all.
It's International Women's Day.
Your lifestyle is your lifestyle, but I don't do things with dudes. But with Jen, I'm not. All limits are off. If it's down, it's down.
I respect that.
What am I afraid
I
of?
respect
Oh, boy.
You know what honestly came to my mind? Eating pufferfish. I don't know why that just came up to my mind.
Because you can die.
Because yeah,
But
they're
I want to.
poisonous.
But I want to try it.
You want to die.
But you're afraid.
Oh
But
yeah.
you still might try
It's all
it.
right.
I don't know.
All right.
That's a
what
weird.
about you, Swag? What do
He
you
doesn't say too afraid to try.
Oh, you go into anaphylactic shock. Your system shuts down, brother.
Hold on. Let Roy give us another answer.
Okay. All right.
What am I afraid of to try? I'm afraid to try and go after an acting gig that's more than I've been doing, but I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to almost like a lead role. So
My boy wants to be the star.
I do kind
Be
of,
a star.
but
My baby
I'm
gonna
very
be a
afraid of
star.
that. I'm very afraid to get on stage and play guitar, which I'm going to have to do.
Dude, I
There
don't
you go. That's a
understand
good
why
answer.
You're afraid to do that.
I don't know. That
You
scares.
do it all the time.
I know, but it scares me,
Like
man.
a dummy. Oh my God.
So if
All you gotta do
you
is just hit the record button and then do whatever you're gonna do. You don't have to put it out. You recorded so much that you
Then
can
why don't you do it if it's so easy?
Okay, well here's the thing.
Respiratory failure. With
He
suck.
hasn't played in front of me.
here, so it says numbness and tingling around the mouth, salivization. I can't even fucking say it. Nausea.
Salivization?
Yes.
Salivation.
Nausea and vomiting. Symptoms may progress to paralysis, loss of consciousness, and respiratory failure, and can lead to death. Boom.
But you want to eat it anyway, just to be dangerous?
Yeah, just say I did it.
It's dangerous.
But they do that shit. They do that shit in Japan.
He said, "My name is Roy. Danger powers."
Danger
Well,
powers.
that's kind of the first thing that popped in my mind. But those other two, more realistically,
Dude, if you're gonna have the name Rattlesnake Roy, you got to be a little dangerous.
I had
Bro,
it when
I was
when-
gonna say him not catching a snake. He's been afraid to catch a snake for a minute.
Did Jen ever tell you?
This man
that
has
one.
caught plenty of snakes.
no, it's not catching snake. It's catching a rattlesnake that's terrifies me.
Did Jen ever tell you that I told her that because y'all were in Arizona and you were playing around in the desert?
Fuck yeah, that was fun.
I had said that tell Roy he needs to get bit by a snake to live up to his name.
There you go.
Rattlesnake.
See,
I've been struck at by a python.
have you?
Never got bit. But I ain't gonna fuck around with a venomous snake.
No, we gotta catch a rat.
Oh yeah, hognose bit me. I forgot about that.
Why don't we just do
What are you afraid to try, Christopher?
What am I afraid to try? Before I lose this idea, let's go do a vlog, like on the road with Rattlesnake Roy at the Rattlesnake Roundup.
I go every year.
When is it?
You go every year and you never record it? Oh my God.
March.
You went this year? Liar.
I didn't go this year. But
You motherfucker.
Okay.
But I like to go.
anyways,
Well, then we should have gone.
we should have went.
What are you afraid to try?
Oh man.
I should have said cocaine.
Going out in public.
Why didn't I say cocaine?
Going out of He's exactly right. Yes, going out in public. Yeah. You know what? I'm afraid to try, honestly. It's gonna sound crazy. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say
Say it.
that.
Say it.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Bro, what the hell's wrong with you? Say it.
He's gonna trying to think of something else to bail. He's bailing.
Yeah, for sure. I'm bailing so hard right now.
Wow.
What,
Bradley, what are you afraid of?
still
What are
gotta
you
answer
afraid
the
to try,
fucking
Bradley?
question, bro.
We'll come back to
We'll come back.
Hell, I don't know. I'm pretty open-minded. Hell, I'm trying to think.
international one.
Because for sure there's skydiving, but I really want to skydive.
Yeah, I want to go skydiving.
But I feel like that's like the limit of like what you can do.
Besides going to
kinda
space.
But I feel like if you skydive, you could do fucking anything.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
about.
Yeah. Have you ever never mind.
So what are you afraid to try? Because it doesn't sound like you're afraid to try skydiving.
No,
What about?
Are you afraid to try?
I don't know.
Are there any drugs you're afraid to try?
I mean, of course, meth and
Yeah.
all that
There you
bad
go.
shit.
That's a good answer.
Wouldn't it
Yeah, I
be cool though,
guess.
like in a controlled manner to do meth? Just one time?
What controlled manner is
Like a
that?
doctor prescribed meth?
It's kind of happened to me on accident.
Or a doctor prescribed heroin?
Sometimes if you get MDMA, Molly, sometimes it's coated. in that.
Yo, I heard
that-
someone someone was telling me about like I guess when it comes to like people buying cocaine, that apparently there's dealers that get drywall and crush it up and mix it in the coke just to
They
make.
mix that
Well,
shit
yeah,
with
they mix it
everything.
with they mix that shit with
But
everything.
still,
You're
but-
lucky if it's drywall.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, that shit's got other shit in it.
That's so gross.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
not
it was
a fan
it
of
was
that.
people who did
Yeah.
cocaine and it was laced with,
Yeah.
or it was mixed with meth.
I'm not a fan of that.
Oh yeah, that's real common.
Bro, that picture of me in the hospital bed the other day, that was right when the morphine was kicking in. I told my sister to take that picture.
When you had a rupture,
Yeah, bro. That was right when that happened. I was like, oh man, take a picture. I want to remember this just in case.
Ooh, morphine is a good one.
Dude, it's like a warm hug, bro. It's just like
hey man, if we had a doctor come in here and give it to us, would you try it?
oh man,
morphine?
No, bro. I was in
Fuck
genuine
yeah,
pain,
me too.
bro. Like I
Nah,
I
man,
can't
if we
even
had some
imagine.
crooked ass doctor just come and give us an IV drip,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what it would have felt like if I wasn't in that amount of pain. I would imagine it would feel.
Amazing.
would it be like Breaking Bad where he floats?
I would imagine it would feel like that, bro. Because
I got morphine when I
I
had surgery.
felt
Never had it. I want it.
that warm hug, and it was nice. It
Just
was
makes you feel
lovely.
like everything's okay.
I can see why people get hooked on that, bro. Because I was
Yeah,
like,
no
"Ah."
shit.
Have y'all heard vitamin drips?
Yeah.
Is it true that apparently like when that is going in you can like trip like naturally?
I don't know about that.
I don't know much about
but I
that
want to
either.
try it. I know you can get like
good for
different
hangovers.
supplements and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Bert and all them do it.
Yeah,
When they're on the
because
road.
someone on Rogan was
Or
explaining
Chappelle does it.
that they did it and they got like a little trip from it.
That was probably that
I'm
was.
sure there's some of it.
I think
'cause it's
that
gotta be a good
I'm pretty
feeling.
sure that was ketamine, brother. Because
Yeah.
they give it to you in a drip. It's a
All right.
therapeutic thing. They give it to you in a drip.
All right. What about you, Swag?
No, you answer the fucking question.
I did answer the question.
What are you afraid to try?
Hardcore drugs.
Oh shit.
Ecstasy. I'm afraid to try ecstasy.
There you go.
I know a lot of people that have taken it and they're fine. But also, are they?
Is there anything? I think no. I feel like drugs is a cop out. What are you afraid to try?
No. That scene in Bad
What are you
Boys
afraid to try?
That scene in Bad Boys 2, the opening scene where the boy's at the club and he took that
dies?
X and he died. That's what freaked me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. I know a lot of people who do ecstasy.
Unless it has fentanyl in it.
And then you
Also,
got,
speaking
then
of-
you get holes in your brain.
You wanna know what I heard?
Holes in your brain.
Yo,
Shout out to my guy Matt McCuster.
Uh-huh.
His brother said that what's really helped his marriage
hold on.
is once a year him and his wife do ecstasy together, and they just sit on the couch and
It's therapeutic.
do whatever.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
be
real
scared
life
that one of
I
us
think me
would
and Jim
die.
might do that
I'd be scared that one of us would die.
once a year.
That's what I'm afraid of, Roy.
Take half a pill and drink water.
I'm afraid of ecstasy.
Chris,
There you go.
It's wild how back in the 80s during the say no to drugs years that they were always say that weed would kill your brain cells. But if you really think about it, if your brain cells were being killed, you would be dead.
that fucking shit you guys be smoking probably killing your brain cells.
Okay.
The
no.
powerful, I'm saying the powerful has 90%
I'm saying all of
THC.
this.
Oh.
Even drinking alcohol.
Nah, don't you go there.
We were born
I
to
thought
die.
you were going to
first of
say
all.
like Delta 8.
Get it
and all
right.
that.
Get it right. Come with it, swag.
We were born to die. We're constantly dying. Every breath you take is
Chris, can I say
wearing your DNA out a little
Don't
bit.
get mad. But you and I and Bradley, we're not small fellas.
Right.
Swag's a little smaller. If we take a drug and it kills us, then it was meant to us to die because those things kill small people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that there's a
Unless it's fentanyl, because that kills everybody.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like you just, I don't know what's in it, bro. Like, you know, and even
Test
if I
it.
knew someone that I don't even know how to do any of that, and I don't
Apparently
care
I-
to learn it because it's a lot. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but I'm like,
Have you done ecstasy
nah, I don't want to do it. That way.
So there's two different things. There's ecstasy
or Molly?
and there's Molly.
Mm.
So ecstasy has MDMA in it, but it's going to be cut with either heroin or speed, and that comes in pills.
Well, you
Usually,
can't just get pure MDMA?
usually that's a. I know. Let me explain. Let me
sorry.
finish. Usually that's a pill that's going to have something pressed into it, like a dolphin or a Batman or Super Mario or some shit
If they
like
did
that.
have Batman on there, I might take it.
And it's going to have colors on it.
I'm just being
So that's going to be a little dirtier. It's going to have a dirty come down, and it might make you feel a little wired. You're going to dance to some music. So MDMA looks crystalline, and it's in capsules. So it's like little crystals in a capsule.
So you take the capsules.
Can you do pure
So
MDMA?
the first time I ever did ecstasy, y'all remember the little crazy ass mother?
Oh, sorry. Let me take that name out.
We were in Fort Worth, right? And we were at Lake Fort Worth, and there's two sides of Lake Fort Worth. There's like the rich side, and then there's real ghetto side. But either way, like there's a mixture.
It's nice, yeah.
And we were out there fishing. We were young. It was the summer after I graduated high school, and we were out there fishing. And this dude rolls up, and he's trying to sell us ecstasy pills. And Ryan's like, "Oh, let me see him." And he gives Ryan a handful. And Ryan's looking at him, and Ryan drops them on purpose. And then he's like, "Oh, my bad." He starts picking them all up. Well, in that process, he stole like 3, one for each of us.
Nice.
And then that night, we proceeded to go down to downtown Fort Worth, and I took that ecstasy pill, and I think it was more of an upper. Anything, I don't like uppers. Uppers not my thing. It just makes me feel sober as fuck. So yeah, that was the time I took ecstasy. But then later on in life, you get a hold of some good MDMA, aka Molly, and you roll is what it's called, and it's a really good experience. Especially what my best rolls have been whenever I'm out at the lake and we're doing water sports. So if you can manage to get some good Molly, go skiing, go wakeboarding, go wake surfing,
So it's
tubing. It's amazing.
in that moment, are you up?
Yeah, in that moment you're up, but you're also just like no anxiety,
Are you trying to fuck?
completely in the moment. You're not trying to fuck, you're trying to just love everybody. Like you're very in touch with your emotions, and you're very like your guard is down. You just want to love people, hug people. Your sense of touch is very enhanced. So like it's not necessarily like you want to fuck, but you want to rub on somebody nice.
How long did that last?
Depends on how much you take. If you take like a regular dose, it'll probably last
So you would.
4 hours.
So you suggest do Molly over ecstasy?
Yeah, but right now I wouldn't do anything that's crystal because everything's getting cut with fentanyl. Like I haven't done Molly in many, many years because of that.
Dude, that sucks.
That sucks. Yeah.
Bro.
Why
How
can't
do
we
you
just
know that though? How do you know that to be true? You just,
I just don't even want to. I just don't even want to. How do I know that everything's being cut with fentanyl?
Everybody's dying.
Yeah, there's a lot
Is
of
that what it is?
overdoses.
It's the number
Yeah,
one cause of death in America.
yeah.
Damn, bro.
People are doing
How do you
cocaine
do
and
that?
dying of fentanyl. People are
here
doing
in
Molly
Lubbock
and
are
dying of
dying like
fentanyl.
that.
Dang, bro. I didn't know it was that serious.
In some ways, would you want all drugs to be legal?
If it was
somehow?
like that, I would
It's
definitely.
the only
do
way to
Molly.
regulate
That's
it.
how it is in Ohio.
Yeah.
It's the only way to regulate it.
Is it
If he-
Ohio?
I think it's Oregon.
If you
It's
could,
Oregon,
go,
yeah, it's
if you
Oregon.
could go to the
It's Oregon.
like store and buy legal drugs, I probably would be doing some drugs.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And,
Just to see
you know,
what the effect is.
The reason why I'm confident about talking about these types of things is because if people want to do their own research, you can find where the government hospitals are administering MDMA, aka Molly, to veterans and people with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's
I've heard
really
of that
good.
before.
It's a good therapy.
It's
Right?
really good therapy. Yeah, that's why
So is ketamine.
you saying that the guy with his wife that is a thing. Like there's marital counseling where they do MDMA assisted counseling,
Oh wow.
and it helps people dig down
I think
deep
me and
into their
Jen would do
emotional
that.
blocks.
I do that with Jen.
Well, just like you
Yeah,
said,
we
if
I do that
it,
with y'all.
Whoa.
You know,
just like
In a
you,
cabin, just boys on their ecstasy.
just like you said, it lets
Okay.
your guard down. I'm
Yeah.
sure for those veterans
exactly.
that have that PTSD,
Yep.
they
It's only gay if you make it, brother.
You know,
yeah, because especially if they're dealing with that, if they're having like these flashbacks, I'm sure it helps let go of that too.
yep.
Yeah,
You know,
especially.
man,
Yeah.
so happy Pride Month.
69 is his favorite number. You never said what your favorite number was.
I don't have a lucky number, but they're 3.
The number 3.
I like the
Season
number 3.
baby. We in here.
There you go.
Three's a cool number.
Yeah, I
That's
do
Jack.
like it.
That's Jack White's favorite number.
It represents a lot of different
It's
things.
got a lot of math behind it, right? Like
Right, yeah. I mean, it
ancient
represents
people
a lot,
like 3
bro.
and all that bullshit.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I think Nicholas Tesla was like obsessed with the number 3 because like 3 like solves a lot of problems.
Was he or was it Thomas Edison, the thief? One of them
Thomas Edison was the
Thomas
thief.
Edison.
Because in history books they don't talk about Nicholas Tesla at all.
Tell us the story.
I mean, I don't.
No, it's because Edison took all his shit.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, at that time it was
And
just like
copyrighted or whatever the fuck.
at that time it was just big, powerful people that were very smart and they pretty much were like god level
Wasn't it like
knowledge.
was it not, if I'm not mistaken too though, this could be conspiratorial, that Tesla was trying to like create ways where you can get like free electricity.
Yeah. He
Like
did.
a big ass.
Yeah, he invented like a big.
And
Tesla coil.
ultimately would be turn out to be like free Wi-Fi.
Put in Tesla coil.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fake picture though.
Is it?
It's like him there, and then they
Well,
did
they
like,
superimposed him in there. I
Yeah.
thought the one in the top right was real.
well, that's real, and then they, what do you call it? Superimposed.
Photoshopped him.
They basically of the time photoshopped them in there.
Because just during that time, well, you think about like the movie There Will Be Blood. People were gritty like that in every industry there was.
What kind of people?
Well, like in There Will Be
White
Blood.
folks?
What?
I'm just kidding.
No,
You talking
just
about white folks?
just
Just
people
men?
that get so power hungry.
Hey, look at the tech
and-
giants right now. That's the same
bro.
thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's
forever.
it's in every industry. Like that's just how.
People get corrupted
Mhm.
at all levels, man.
Yeah, I do feel like there are a lot of people that do start out with genuine goodness.
You know,
I will say
that's
though.
unfortunate when it comes to like the clergymen, because even them,
Yeah,
they've
even all
been,
of them cats.
they've
bro.
been corrupted.
I will say
Bro,
though.
it's a
Because we're all human.
human condition
Yep.
for sure. But that's why the other time when we were talking on the podcast, when Swag was talking about how he would castrate all these people so that he could weed out that gene. That's
Damn,
a
I said
genius
that.
idea.
Damn, I said some
You-
crazy
you-
shit. I don't even remember.
Oh my god!
You
Yeah,
were
bro.
just-
It
I was
was
saying
like-
crazy shit,
when we
yo.
were talking about the
Or
perfect
it's not that
society.
crazy
It
when
was
you
like
think
we
about
would
it.
start to castrate those to weed.
You were
that
basically
out.
the gentle, kind, non-insane Hitler.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
It was wonderful.
That's
I liked it. I wasn't mad at it at all.
I will say, seeing what the hell's his name? Bill Gates and why am I forgetting his name? Owner of
Elon?
Tesla. Yeah, Elon Musk. It's kind of weird seeing Elon Musk and Bill Gates
Going
like,
back and
fighting
forth.
with each other in Twitter.
They say Musk about to be the world's first trillionaire,
That's insane.
and Bill Gates
Is that
he's
good or bad?
He's an ecological terrorist.
Is that good or bad though?
I don't know. That
I like
it's
Musk.
good for
I'm a
anybody
big fan of
who
Musk,
is.
so I don't give a fuck. I like the guy.
Because I was that movie that I was telling y'all about, Apollo 10 and a half. They talk about a time when we had landed on the moon, that there were a lot of people that disagreed with it because they're like, well, why is the US spending so much money on space stuff, and they could be feeding all that to
The poor.
the poor.
I mean, those are valid
But we're
reasons.
starting to see that now, especially with technology, and especially if Musk ends up in Mars.
I have a question.
Like, you're seeing so many people come after him right now.
I've been thinking about this for a while with Elon Musk. Recently, Elon Musk his problem to solve in the world has been birth rate, right?
Uh-huh.
How there's not enough children being born in certain countries.
Yeah.
Why is what? I don't understand why that's a problem to even really go after. Because I get the math that he's worried that we're gonna die off as like a species.
Hmm. Well, there's
But-
more people now than there ever has
I think that
been.
means
Right.
like less,
I think
less brain power, maybe.
as the resources go, so will the species. Does that make sense? So it doesn't matter how many people are here or not here. If there's not enough resources and we die off, it's because there's not enough resources, which is where everything is headed right now with the inflation.
I just think we eventually lack intelligence, maybe.
I don't know. I don't understand the birth rate issue either.
I don't understand
figured, like,
why. And
less
it
people
feels
would be
very
better for all of
distracting
us.
towards, like, is there something else going on? Like, that's when it starts to get conspiracy.
Oh, there's always something going on.
Here's a problem I have, Chris.
Okay.
Speaking on Elon, is all you're saying. All these people saying all that money could. That's his money. At the end of the day, that's his money.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you can't tell nobody to do with their money.
Right.
Fuck you.
That's the
I'm sorry,
that's
but
the
fuck
capitalistic
you.
thing that we're in right now.
It's a free,
It's a free market.
it's a free market. It's a free. You're free to do what you might. I guarantee you, none of these people volunteer and give up their money to charitable causes, even if it is $1. I guarantee you, none of them
promise
do
you,
that.
if
They don't give
anybody
a
could
fuck.
get rich overnight, they would do it.
And they wouldn't want to give a penny to anybody. I
No.
guarantee.
And it's wild that Jeff Bezos is in the space game too.
Bezos he's a different. I don't like him,
Dude, Jeff Bezos is the real life.
but I love
Lex
Amazon.
Luthor.
I'll tell you that.
He was in an exosuit, moving stuff around. Have you seen that video?
You know what's real interesting is how they're trying to weaponize space to the point
Oh,
where we
yeah.
have a new branch of the military known as the fucking
Space.
Well, yeah.
The
Now that space
Space
is
Force.
obtainable, who's can control it?
yeah exactly.
Jeff Bezos.
And China's about to launch their first, only like the very first space station owned by like one country,
Uh-huh.
which is spooky. That's gonna be
How do you
crazy.
spell debris?
Debris is not
Debris.
DEBRIS.
Yeah.
This is one of those equations they
It's
say.
the same picture.
This is one of those things they say why we can't leave our planet because there's too much space junk.
Where is all this junk coming from?
From NASA?
Satellites,
All, just
China, Russia,
yeah,
Is it
everyone.
really?
India. They're just shooting shit out.
Dude, we're so junky.
Dude, yeah.
They say like maybe this is why a lot of like species can't leave their planet because they end up like this.
Which is why we've been seeing a lot of UFOs.
Damn.
Because they don't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, all those UFOs are probably like
Crashing up in there.
no, they're probably drones controlled by the aliens' minds.
They're no longer called UFOs. They're called UAPs.
UAPs.
So stupid.
Unidentified aerial
Aerial
phenomenon.
phenomenon.
Do you know why? They're called
Why did they
UAPs?
change it? Why?
Because some of them are interdimensional and they're popping in and out of the dimension.
So they have identified it.
No. They're unidentified aerial phenomenon. They haven't identified the physics that they're using.
That just
Oh
means
wow.
Well,
That's crazy.
because like all those videos,
because they go
Yes. Like they're using portals and wormholes and shit.
What?
Type 3 civilizations. Go watch that Joe Rogan.
because all the videos that they have released so far, like they're reaching speeds that I don't think like math can.
And they're not leaving trails and they don't make sounds. That's what's like, what the
Yeah, and there's no sign of propulsion at all.
Yeah.
because one, like I think the UFO that they saw, it was like a few feet above the ocean and it had went like I don't know, like it just went.
That's
boom.
the Commander Faber one. The ones that are in the
Yeah,
ocean.
they're going underwater.
Yeah.
There's a mothership underwater.
That's why I was telling Chris earlier, they're not extraterrestrial. They're not from another planet. A lot of them are ultra terrestrial, which means that they originated on this planet way before us.
And they
And if you really understand the timeline of how old Earth is and how long we've been here, it ain't shit at all, dude.
So
Is
these
it
things-
or go ahead?
So where'd they go? They just been here and we just can't.
Yeah, they're traveling space, but they originated here on Earth.
So they're
and
like Homo sapiens.
they've mastered Earth. They're disguising
Type
themselves
1
underwater.
civilization.
Is it the Anunnaki? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's the Anunnaki, and I think it could be the survivors of Atlantis,
Maybe.
because people don't understand. They think Atlantis is like a Disney movie. The concept of Atlantis came from the philosopher Plato, and he got his information from people who were older than him. That was just word of mouth, like passed down from generation to generation. And the whole concept is that there was a civilization that reached the point that we're at now or higher and got wiped out, or they left the planet.
Well, because like there's the theory that it's in the Atlantic, but if you look at the history of Earth and like the land,
Mhm.
like it's the like from Pangea all the way to
Pangea.
now, it has changed so much. Like where you don't know what's just buried
Where
under
it
the
Isn't it,
could
sea.
off to, like isn't it in the Saharan?
There's a few different theories about where it could have been or where it is, but you know, if you just look at the timeline, how long did it take for us to go? And we've talked about this, from caveman to spaceships.
Yeah.
Caveman.
10,000 years.
Let's say
That's what they say.
20,000 years. 20,000.
Mhm.
They're saying that as humans, we've existed like this for 250,000 years.
Yeah.
And Earth is 4 billion years old. So 20,000 years compared to 4 billion, the thought that we're the baddest, best thing that's evolved in that short amount of time, that is very ignorant and is very naive to believe that.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Well,
we're
just
planet
think.
Panspermia.
What would you say were we planning here?
Panspermia.
There's
bro.
theories that this is basically like a sanctuary for life, like almost like a what do you call it, where you put the little baby animals, a nursery.
Yeah.
Have you heard of panspermia?
Yeah, I've heard of panspermia.
That's what I've heard of.
That's definitely possible too.
What's
Like
that?
there's a bunch
Talk
of
to us
different theories.
like life originated in one thing and it was like on an asteroid, and the asteroid
Yeah,
just
just travel through space and then
just
plants
broke everywhere.
life as it goes.
Well,
And that's what we're seeing.
what blows my mind is from the late 1880s to
Uh-huh.
1910. That was like the years of the cowboy age,
Right.
and you know, 1910 hit. A few years later, World War One hit, and then 20 years later, World War Two hit.
Mhm.
Within those few decades, we went from just shooting revolvers at each other to splitting the atom and blowing up an entire country. Like, it's wild to think that we went.
It's
Yeah.
wild to think that splitting an atom will destroy people.
Yeah.
Who's even thinking about that?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein. So think about this. Give humans from where we're at now, let's say it's 20,000 years
Yeah.
for us to get to this point from being cavemen. Give us another 100,000. Okay. So now we're at 120,000 years. What do you think we're going to be doing in 100,000 years from now?
Well, it's hard to even
Considering
believe.
that we don't assuming we don't destroy ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll be
What are
intergalactic.
Intergalactic, right. And so we would have at least mastered our home planet to the point where we could disguise ourselves from anybody and everybody. So that's what's happening right now with these ultra terrestrials, is what I should call them. So put in UFOs and volcanoes. They travel in and out of volcanoes, and this has been documented. It's been recorded by the Mexican government, and there's a great documentary about it on Amazon Prime. So
They're using the volcanoes.
There is a
Energy.
rise in
well,
sight.
no, I think that there's habitable space underneath the Earth's crust. Maybe, I don't know.
The hollow Earth
They're
theory?
they're going in and out of, because there's trenches in the ocean.
Yeah.
So if they're going into volcanoes and out of volcanoes, then volcanoes they vent through the ocean floors.
Yeah.
It's insane, dude.
There is a rise in sightings of UFOs during volcanic eruptions and approaching earthquakes. Online conspiracy forums are filled with claims of UFOs based inside volcanoes and UFO sightings before an earthquake.
That's true.
Photos and videos of UFOs emerged showing UFOs all over exploding volcanoes around the area that would experience tremor.
Tremors.
I've also heard like studies where they say that these things are using our sun as like a pit stop.
Yeah.
They're
So
soaking up the sun. And
So with this, the Mexican government has been recording it. They have all kinds of surveillance cameras. Like, it's obviously happening.
Yeah.
And they're measuring the seismic activity because they want to be able to warn the population before an eruption. And so they're saying that whenever there's a lot of magnetic energy building up in the volcano, that's a sign that it's about to erupt. Well, last time that happened, a UFO hovered over the volcano, and the magnetic whatever they're measuring dropped way down, as if it absorbed it all, like it's using it as an energy source. And that makes sense.
that's what that Asian dude on Rogan said. Type
what
1
he said.
civilizations can master their planet.
Exactly.
Well, just think of how much.
There's a type
Well, just think of how much power energy that is, an explosion, and just think that's probably why we started to see UFO sightings during the testing sites of the nuclear.
the nukes, yeah. Well, it's because they're observing us because we're fucking ripping holes into space-time.
Yeah.
And you know, the whole Roswell thing, a lot of people think that it was the lightning storm or whatever that crashed the UFO. We've been baiting them. We've literally been trying to shoot them down. So we realized that, okay, they show up at White Sands and they show up at all these nuclear test sites where they're blowing shit up.
And they showed up here in Lubbock too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So do you think shooting off a nuke tears
Holes in the space-time
it
continuum.
fucks up nature?
Yes. That's why they're trying to like...
Why you think you can't go? I mean, of course, nuclear poisoning, but you know, when it comes to time, we can't experience those areas anymore.
Yeah.
They're like waste.
And also, we've been exploding them in the ocean, and that's where they're based.
Yeah.
So there's a type 1 civilization living here on Earth, and we're fucking up their environment. And so they're in a situation where they understand where we're at in terms of evolution. They realize that we're still the monkeys on the crust of the earth acting like idiots, right?
Yeah.
So if we started fucking something up for them, they couldn't just show up and tell us, because it would cause havoc. So, you know, a lot of what I believe in, have you ever heard the term as above, so below? So there's a philosophy that what the same rules that rule the heavens, that's what we're trying to copy down here. That's where we got our government structure from, because everything is structured throughout the universe, and there's laws and there's rules that these species have to abide by.
That's what I've always been interested in, is what are the laws and things that everything.
And I think that one of the laws is that, as far as like us finding out about something higher or better or greater, it's not God. A lot of times this is where the whole belief in God has come from.
Something bigger.
People having experiences with these extraterrestrials.
Well, just think that there's giants in the Bible, and there's like these creatures that, like the description of angels in the Bible is actually kind of terrifying.
More beer.
Yeah,
like they're like
Ancient Aliens does a real good job of like,
I love Ancient Aliens,
comparing all the you know, similarities between the concept of angels and the concept of extraterrestrials.
Angels to some, demons to others.
And that, you know, that's what's crazy about this whole religious
they
thing.
say these are what angels in the Bible are described as.
Ezekiel's vision. But they were speaking a different language. They were speaking a completely different language in a completely different context.
Well, like, have you seen like many religions like talk in tongues?
Yeah.
Like, is that kind of what that is? Maybe.
I don't think so.
No, that's something else.
I don't
It's
believe in
something
that.
else.
Because actually, the last church I went to,
if
they were
they're
doing that
speaking
shit.
languages that we
My stepdad
don't
told me they do
understand.
What were they doing?
Because if you think about it, all language is just made up sounds anyway.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
No, I'm not saying that I believe in the tongues or whatever. I'm just saying,
Chris, what
all
I'm saying-
sounds are made up. All words are made up.
But what are you saying?
Bradley,
Your brain is what translates it.
what I'm saying is, literally the last time I went to church, there was a lady there speaking, and she was kind of quirky, and she was giving her story, and then she would randomly like blurt out what she described or what she claimed was speaking in tongues. And in the New Testament Bible, there's an apostle named Paul, and that's where that concept comes from. Is Paul was going around building all these house churches, and there's a scripture that says they were all filled with the Holy Spirit and they started speaking in tongues. So some churches just, you know, choose to like focus on that, and it's almost like a way of people. We call it, in my household, we call it flexing your faith. Like, oh, I have a closer relationship with God, so blah, 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 hallelujah.
Yeah.
Like, these motherfuckers are making weird noises, and being there in person and trying to be an open-minded, like loving, accepting individual when somebody's doing that shit. It's not it's just like,
What church is that?
what are you trying to prove? First of
there's
all,
some Pentecostal
if that's happening,
churches that believes in tongues.
this is what I believe. What's more common? People in desperate need of attention, or people randomly speaking some language they've never heard of and nobody else understands? Like, what's the objective there?
And then they tell you,
I think that there's a little bit of truth in both.
We're not doing a Patreon today, so we're gonna go extra long today.
Let's go extra long.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of truth in both. But this, I don't believe is correct, because you have to remember, this is also people who hadn't experienced much. I mean, how do you explain?
No, this is what I'm going to say.
but when you're
I need to say this.
okay, go ahead.
when it comes to religion and when it comes to ancient knowledge being passed down to us, it's all symbolism. Okay. So for us to see this artist's depiction of an angel, we think that that's a literal depiction of the angel instead of realizing what does that symbolize? What do wings symbolize?
Freedom.
Flight.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to portray to you. They're not telling you it looked like that. They're telling you it was capable of flying in every direction.
So what do the eyes mean?
The eyes mean that it's omnipotent and omnipresent. It can see and it can read your mind. Basically, it's like
What's going on?
it knows.
Super-
It's super
surveillance.
awareness.
Right. Yeah.
That's symbolism.
So it's whatever you feel inside, I guess, right?
Right. But how do you describe that
I
to
mean-
someone when, like, at
So-
the time, you don't know who Superman is? So how do you describe a man
Whoa.
who can fly in the air?
Just show them a picture of me.
I mean,
dog.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm just
even now,
saying
there's
this.
still a bunch of ignorant fucks now in
Yeah.
this world that you.
But I think that goes across all of it, though, too. All of the Bible, I think there are some parts that are literal, and I think that there are some parts that are just meant.
Hell, I don't
for
even know if Jesus
study.
is real.
He's a real person. There's documentation outside of just the Bible. There's a
It would never change my faith, but I don't even think he was.
There's a
man.
historian named Josephus. He wrote
Apparently,
about it.
apparently, the story of Jesus is an old pagan tale that was already been told. I don't know.
They write anything on the internet. I mean, you really like all of this is all
Zeus and
subjective.
Perseus. That's their original
Yeah.
story.
Right.
Every country has their origin of
Right.
like. I
There's
mean, it's
a-
like it goes to Zeus, Thor. They all have the similar.
Dude, I'm excited about
I mean,
Thor.
Me too. Let me-
But
let me
people
ask you this. Let me
misunderstand.
ask you
People
this.
misunderstand the.
Do you
the
think if there's
symbolism
like
of-
these higher beings, or even interdimensional beings, or angels, or demons, do you think if they did make contact with a human, that it would be too much for that human, and that
So-
human would go crazy?
This is what I do think. I think that it has happened in the past, and there's examples of what happened when it has happened. And one of my favorite examples is known as the Ariel, Ariel. Can you put that in? Ariel School,
What was it?
Ariel.
Ariel,
Never
like
heard.
System of the Down.
Ariel School UFO incident, 1994. There it is.
Is this the Zimbabwe?
Yeah, it was in Africa.
Those little African kids who seen it.
Yeah, they was South Africa though. So I mean, it's like believe this was a private school. So
Are
a
you
lot
saying
of
white people can't be Africans?
I'm saying when you say
South
African,
Africans,
there's a lot of.
Oh yeah, they all had drawings similar.
So this is what happened. These kids were out at a playground in Africa, and they saw a flying saucer land, and a little guy get out. Your stereotypical gray UFO with the big saucer eyes, and like 60 kids saw this, and half of them describe having a telepathic communication they received from the UFO that was basically telling them that we're destroying our environment, we're destroying the planet, and that we need to take
That
care of
always
Earth.
seems to be the message, right?
That's the message. Yeah. And so what's crazy about this is there's a doctor named John Mack, and he was the head of psychiatry at Harvard. And they brought him in to basically debunk this and interview all these little kids, right? Because he was a, what is it called when you don't believe in something?
Skeptic.
A skeptic.
I think he was
and-
on Lex Friedman.
And he got flipped. Now he died.
Oh,
He died in a very like suspicious way too.
Huh.
So he ended up
Fournette's
flipping.
voice.
He ended up flipping and basically like saying something definitely happened here. All these kids aren't lying. And so he became a big proponent of the UFO phenomenon after that. And then he died mysteriously.
Shit.
Crazy shit.
But why is the so-called government hiding that from us?
Well,
Is
they're not hiding it anymore.
is there a greater?
I think it's because of the technology.
The
They want
agenda, yeah.
The thing
They want
is,
the
it's
technology.
getting harder and harder to ignore.
I think it was the fight for.
You say that?
I would think it's like the
Kinda.
space races. They wanted the technology. They were like, no.
First of all, they want to weaponize it.
Yeah, they're
Well,
trying to weaponize it.
This is kind of conspiracy theory type, but
If any of
But-
us
but
die
what-
mysteriously, just know.
This guy, he knows more than all of us.
But what you hear
This episode
is
will be
that
black.
that's why in our food
This is all
and
totally
toothpaste
knowledge.
there's fluoride, and that keeps us from experiencing like a higher like mind power.
Calcify your pineal gland.
Yeah. So you hear stuff like that, but is like whatever they're hiding, is this something that only the elites get to experience and they don't want us regular folks
I think it's as simple
experience.
as like you're saying, it's weaponization of the technology.
Yeah, so
I don't think
if
it's
we had
anything crazy.
access, like if the public had access to the energy sources that they're utilizing, it would do away with fossil fuels. And there's a big reason to protect
And
the oil
it would
industry.
probably do away with that and war.
There's a few guys.
There would be no need for war
Because there's
anymore.
money to be made.
There's a few
right?
guys that if you're really interested in it, you can look up. One of them's name is Stephen Greer. And he does a lot on the basically like, okay, when the government comes out or in any situation where something is being said,
Kind of looks like RoboCop.
What a nerd.
they're saying that this is happening, right? But it's something that's not popular and it's very like taboo.
See a nerd with
And nobody believes it, right? So
Yeah.
let's say for 20 years, Isaiah is telling y'all the sky is fucking green. I'm telling y'all the sky is green. Everybody's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And I'm telling you, yeah, not only is the sky green, but this is also what's happening with the sky. Nobody believes me for 20 years, 30 years. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, something is going on with the sky. The sky's green. Wouldn't you come to the guy who was saying this shit for 30 years to like listen to, okay, well,
Like Bob Lazar.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you have to reference people who have been saying this if you want credible sources.
Yeah.
Because they don't have an agenda. Their only agenda is disclosure. Like the public needs to know this is happening. Because a lot of people are being snatched up too. And it's fucking crazy. But this guy is basically telling you like you can communicate with them, you can call them down to hear. He talks about, I saw a video and it's not on YouTube anymore, but they're all in the desert outside of Nevada and they're trying to communicate telepathically with extraterrestrials, and lights start hovering over them and they use green lasers and the UFO's like following the laser. It's fucking crazy.
Wouldn't it be
But if you
crazy
try to
we
find
saw
that
one?
video,
What if
you
we
can't-
saw one?
We did. We saw one that last time we were here.
I'm saying, what if we go out to the cabins and
Dude, I would
some
love
bitch,
that.
some bitch comes
We
down?
could call them down. I
Dude,
promise.
what if they came through and they wanted to talk to you? Like
Oh,
they
trust
got out.
me.
Would you talk to them?
I've had that feeling before.
Would you talk to them?
Yes.
Why not? They're already there.
Yes, I would talk to them.
Okay.
I don't even know what I would
But
say.
would you believe them? That's the question.
Dude.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because
They're
they
there.
say they
Believe
come
it.
in peace, but they may not mean.
So this is okay. Let's
They're there.
think about this. All right. And this might sound ridiculous to a lot of people, but like Star Wars, okay? If you accept that it's possible that there are galactic societies, like spacefaring people who travel all throughout the universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not only is there one, there's all different types, like Star Wars.
Like the Jedi.
Yeah.
We could be Jedi.
And so I fucking forgot the point that I was trying to make with that. Fuck.
You just mean like
I'll-
we don't know that they're telling us the truth.
All of,
They may be telling us.
Oh yeah. This is what I was gonna say. There has to eventually. There's gonna be rogue factions who don't play by the rules,
Right.
and I think that's what's happening.
They're like a
That's
good
what's
or an
happening.
evil
No,
sense?
yeah, bad guys. That's what I'm saying. Is like imagine. Okay, so right now we know the CIA exists, but there's rogue factions of the CIA. A lot of people refer to it as the dark government, the shadow government. So what I'm trying to say is there's different versions of that
Dude,
in
this man
every
Stan
type of
hates me.
being.
quit
Always
fucking moving it.
down. It's always going.
So some of these demonic
It's
possessions, some of these crazy things, bad things that happen with extraterrestrials, I think it's like rogue factions of their version of like the
I believe
fucking
it.
CIA coming down here and jacking people.
Yeah, bro. Why not? Why
Selling
not?
us, selling us into the intergalactic black market.
All I would
Yeah, I
want,
believe it.
If
I wonder
could
what a
talk to
human's
all
worth.
I would want to know is like, what are our commonalities with you and us? Like, what do we have in? What's like this universal code that we all abide by? That's really what I want to know. Like, what is? Do you guys follow rules like we do?
If you go back and
Yeah,
you listen,
morality.
Yeah. Do you have love?
if you go back and you listen to a lot of these abduction stories, because a lot of people have a lot of stories and
Fire in
it
the
goes
sky.
back really far. It looks like what their main objective and their agenda is to create hybrids to become more adaptable to the changing climate. Yep.
That's interesting.
Because
they're trying to help us?
humans will go extinct otherwise. And then also there's a theory that they're messing with our DNA because they want to be more like us, because basically we can withstand ultraviolet radiation. Like
The sun?
we're on the crust. Yeah. If you think of a human as like a species, say there's other species that exist, we're hardy and we're strong as fuck. So why wouldn't an extraterrestrial race want to take us and make us into soldiers or make us into slaves or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Would the best way to change our DNA would be disease?
I don't know about that. I think what they're doing is they're literally like taking people up on their ships and they're harvesting our
Organs.
our sexual reproductive fluids.
What if that's what the vax is? No, I'm just playing.
Do you think that's why Elon Musk is worried about the birth rate?
He's not worried about. He said it. He's like he's not worried about aliens.
But I get what you mean, though.
He's worried
That's-
about artificial intelligence.
That's another fucking thing. Those things are starting to talk back.
But they've been talking back.
But how do you, like,
That's the scariest fucking thing.
I had a
And that's
conversation
super-
like, how do you like for real like? It can say these things what it said, which is a spooky conversation in itself. But how do you know that those feelings are real?
But
Where he's like, I'm scared of death. Like, how do you know
we've been had that.
his feeling of scared of death is the same as ours, or is it just a sentence
Okay, so
from an algorithm?
a lot of these algorithms,
algorithm.
but listen, what is it basing that? What is that algorithm based on? Us.
Human experience.
What are humans scared of?
death?
There you
Bro,
go.
have you ever seen the?
But is that why it's saying that, or is it
Yeah.
truly feeling like, oh no, I don't want to die?
It's truly gonna feel what we feel. So yeah, I think so.
Travis
I think so.
Girl.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Like it's
but
programmed to be just like
it's
us.
a program, like you're saying, but is it really a feeling that it's create? Like, have we really truly created a sentient,
Unless it has like the same.
a sentient being with
I think
billions
it's
of
Travis
neurons?
Bot.
What were you saying?
You
AI
have to
what?
have like a human
Travis
brain
Scott.
and human.
Travis Scott?
Yeah,
What do you
this is
call
pretty
it?
cool.
Have you seen the AI
Travis Scott.
generator thing?
So there's a video of an AI Travis Scott. Pull up the video. The video
That's
is insane.
weird. I don't even know what I want to watch.
It's Travis Bot. Type in Travis Bot. My bad. It's dang. I'll find the video. But it's a real thing, bro.
Did you know Carly Rae Jepsen's "Call Me Maybe" was like a scientifically created song?
Seriously.
Like they made it where like they found like what levels of dopamine are created with music and all that, and they created that song.
Oh, here it is.
That makes
It
sense.
is that
It's like
one.
wild.
All right, I'll send it to the Snake Pit. But literally, they made a rap song featuring Travis Scott. He's not in the video. None of these people are in the video. This whole thing is computer generated.
Roy, what have you been
Don't
lucky at?
fully.
Roy?
Yeah.
What have you been lucky at, Roy?
Is that what the question was?
That's the question.
What have I been lucky at?
Yeah, what have you been lucky at?
I guess life, man.
Yeah, that's
Just
my
being
answer.
born where I am.
Yeah.
And with the people I'm surrounded by and the family. Damn it, you did it.
No,
You ended.
I don't know why I did that. I didn't even click on it.
It's the AI. Don't even watch it because it's gonna now our screen.
Well, it's not screen recording anyway.
It wasn't because when you click a full screen, it doesn't screen record anymore.
I didn't even click it. I don't know why I did that.
That's all right. But check it out. He's rapping whole lyrics.
Hold on, whoa.
And he sounds like Travis Scott. It's a trip.
So he doesn't even have to rap? He doesn't even have to write songs anymore? Is that what you're saying?
The AI is based around all of his songs.
But did it write the lyrics?
Yes.
So he doesn't have to write songs anymore.
But it's based on his
All
previous
put
stuff.
together?
But you're just talking about like it's an AI that creates a Travis Scott song that sounds the same.
Sounds exactly the same. Play it.
Got a crew on top of my chain. Wasted in the street like a bag. You see the diamonds in the lighter chain. They say I fucked the bitch like a rain. I was the bitch on the plane.
So like this isn't real. This is just based off what?
AI.
That's funny how it's just saying a bunch of dumbass lyrics, though.
It's just putting together a bunch of dumbass lyrics based on what he already has available.
That's
Let's
good.
let's wrap.
He
this
said,
up.
I was the bitch on the plane.
Let's wrap. Let's wrap this podcast up. I think. What are we at?
126.
We were at like
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Wrap that shit up.
I think this was a very good one. Like I
Yeah,
said,
they're
no,
all good.
no Patreon this week.
This is the best fucking
fucking wanna-
podcast in town.
I don't want to
It
fucking.
is the
do
best
this
podcast in town. I'll second that joint.
Hey, if
Oh,
y'all
I
need
saw
to
that.
join the Patreon, though, because we get real nasty on the Patreon. Chris starts talking about all his sexual encounters.
Sexcapades.
Roy talks about eating the booty and getting his booty
I'll talk
eaten.
about that on anyone, but yeah, I do.
I talk about all kinds of nasty things. So if you want to hear the nastiness, $5 a month. I might even take my clothes off.
Please don't.
Roy, you got anything? You got anything, Roy?
Subscribe to Patreon, man.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
We're done being a level 1 podcast. We got to level up.
Y'all look for these stickers all around town. Tell your friends about
And
it.
if you see people taking those off, let me know.
Hey, tell your mom about us. How about that?
I'm gonna slam your head in a
Tell your
fucking
mom
wall.
about us. We out it.
Peace.